Hello, those of you at home. No warm up today because we did a little seat switcheroo. So thank you so much. Let's get this going. It is the 103rd day of school, guys. So 103 might be the smallest number that, when added to its reversal in base 3, does not eventually make a palindrome. Okay, let me help you guys. So I don't have time to get into how base 3 works, but I will tell you. It works like this. It's saying that if you take, I'll show you that 103 doesn't have this property in base 10, which is normally how we write things. Go ahead and pick that up for me. What is 103 if you reverse the digits? 301. Now, if you add those together, you get 404. Is that the same backwards as forwards, yes or no? Yes, it is. So you can see that it does become a palindrome pretty quickly, too. But in base 3, it does not. So there's a little proof right there. At least not there. It's the day the music died.
What does that mean?
So you guys know that song? A long, long time ago, I can still remember how the music made the people dance. You guys know that one? So bye bye, Miss America. You guys, yeah? Yeah. That's a great song. So that song is actually about an incident that occurred, I think, in the late 50s or early 60s, where there were three extremely talented musicians who were aboard the same plane when it crashed. And so there are three musicians that you've probably heard some songs from. You might not, maybe not, but they were very young and very talented, and we lost who knows how many great songs. Let's see. I don't know if you guys recognize the names of the songs. Probably the most famous one was Buddy Holly. Yeah, Buddy Holly. Buddy Holly, he did the song "Oh Boy," like "Baby, when you're with me, oh boy, oh boy, I begin to see with you, with me." That's that guy. He died in that one. The Big Bopper died in that as well. I I have yet to find, even the grown-ups are like, yeah, no, I don't know that song, and I'm like, no, that was a great song. He did that song that's like Chantilly lace in her hair. We got a wiggle in a walk, got a giggle in a talk. You guys know that? Yeah. Again, that's a good song. It's a good song. I really like Chantilly Lace. And this is the one people usually recognize Buddy Holly's name because Weezer wrote a song about him. People don't recognize this name, but this is the song that's getting the biggest reaction. They're like, that guy died. That's so sad. His name's Richie Valens. If you guys know Richie Valens, I guarantee you know this song. Ba la 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 bamba. Ba la 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 bamba. Que necesito arriba arriba. No. What? Wait a minute. Raise a hand. You guys know that song, right? Whoa. Okay. That explains it. Every other class was like started dancing, and I just looked at you guys, and it was just like, you looked at me like I had gone insane up here, and you're like, well, it finally happened. Peterson's lost his mind. Quick, Noga, you're closest to the door. Run to the office and tell him Peterson's finally gone crazy. All right, let's see here. What is our first essential question? And I would love to get that from, Noga. Let's go ahead and write that down. What are vertical angles? And why is it that they are, it's going to be fine, always congruent? Our Jeopardy this week is Soup's On. This classic Get Better soup inspired 276 books, including It for the Teenager's Soul, for the Baseball Fan's Soul, or for the Prisoner's Soul. That is indeed chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. And then formal wear, we're looking for a tie. Yes, a tie is correct. Very good. Indeed. Okay, with that being said, guys, underneath all this, got a pencil? Oh, what? Got a pencil? Today we're doing vertical angles. Vertical angles. We did them in the scoreboard game, so I got to shuffle one of these in. Okay. Alrighty. So we're going to start off doing something that's going to look very familiar. What I want you guys to do is you're going to draw a line with a ray coming off of it. This is going to be H-A-R-K. Hark. So what I'll tell you guys is that angle HAR is a straight angle. And somebody remind me, how many degrees does a straight angle have in it? Allison, how many degrees does a straight angle have in it? 180, that's right. So angle HAR is a straight angle, and I'm going to tell you that the measure of angle HAK is equal to 127.6 degrees. I want you to tell me what the measure of angle KAR is. Talk it out and teach. That's when two angles add up to 180 degrees, we call them supplementary. Yep. Zoe's on it. You know what's crazy about that the day the music died story is that I think it was Ricky Valence who he and another guy were going to sit on the plane, but there were only 3 seats available. So they actually did a coin toss to see who would have to take the plane and who would take the bus. So the guy who lost the coin toss had to take the bus and was not on the plane that crashed. He got saved by losing a coin toss. It's crazy. I know, it's sad. Oh yeah? All right. Okay. Can I get you guys in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Okay, so we've got this here. HAK was 127.6 degrees. Sam S., what was the measure of angle KAR? Go ahead, Sam S. Right. Yeah. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. 180 minus the 127.6, I want to say it is, should give you 52.4. How many of us got that that was 52.4 degrees? You guys doing okay on those? Good, good, good. 52.4 degrees. Now, take your protractor, and what you're going to do is you're going to actually extend that ray and turn it into a line. So now it says shark. And I want to see if you guys can come up with the measure of angle SAR and the measure of angle HAS. Did you guys notice, did I change the measure of RAK or HAK? Yes or no? No, stayed exactly the same. But now we've got these two angles on the other side of this line, and I want to know what their measure is. Let's see if you guys can figure it out and teach. Yeah, I did. Okay, that's fine. Hey, sure. How come that works? Hmm. How do we know? Oh, sure, sure, sure. But there's a very good reason that that has to happen, right? There's a very good reason that has to happen. Oh, I like that. Okay. Can I get you back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? All right. the first lunchers. Or second lunchers, sorry. I know I'm just used to that. Yeah, I know, no kidding. Christo, were you able to find the measure of angle SAR? How many of us agree that the measure of angle SAR should be 127.6? How did you know that, Christo? But how do you know that it's the same? I mean, it looks the same, but there's actually a really good reason why that's so. Zoe, go ahead. Yeah. It's kind of like this, guys. If this purple angle plus this orange angle equals, by the way, when I add those together, what do I have to get? 180. What do I have to get when I do the green angle plus the orange angle? 180. So I'm saying purple plus orange is 180, and green plus orange is 180, and that means purple and green have to be the same. It means that purple and green have to be the same. So that's 127.6 degrees. Zoe, what would that make angle HAS? 52.4 degrees. How many of us were able to get that? 52.4 degrees. Fantastic. Okay, let's do another one, guys. Let's do another one. But this time I'm not going to sneak it on you. We're just going to start. We're going to give it to you straight. We're going to call this angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, and angle 4. And the cool thing about this is if I tell you the measure of angle 2 equals 90.9 degrees, you can literally tell me the measure of every single other angle I just gave you. Go ahead, talk it out, and let's see how it goes. Teach, teach. That's me. Okay. Okay. Oh, yes, Aaron, I'll be right there. Well, depends on which ones you're talking about. Linear pairs have to add up to 180. So if they come together and make a straight angle, they're supplementary, yeah. Okay. Can I get you guys back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boy, I oversang I oversang La Bamba. All right, let's see here. Noga, which angle felt the most natural to get if I gave you that the measure of angle 2 is 90.9 degrees? Oh, angle 4? Because we know angle 2 and angle 4, since they're adjacent and make a straight angle, they're supplementary. So what did you do with that? And what did that give you? 89.1 degrees. How many of us 89.1 degrees for that? How many of us were able to get that okay for angle 4, excuse me. Not angle 3, sorry. How many of us are able to get that for angle 4? Excuse me. Very good. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Thank you so much, Noga. Let's see here. I already called on her. Ellie, what angle did... Oh. Just a second, Ellie. That is the backwards card. Oh, it's about to happen. Okay, let me think here. Eli? Chill? Ungate? Sit? No, did. Ui? Knife? Frisp? Elet? Trill. Ton. Me- Mel. Barb. Eli. Du. Ui. Kau. Ut. Play. Im. Fe. Onge. Na. Ro. Ears. Hayok. Onge. Na. Ro. Ears. Na. Onge. Ut. Na. Onge. Na. Some. Dat. Pa. Ut. Wa. Im. Nem. Va. Ui. Tog. Sit. Treg. Ui. Ra. Good. Treg. Bodge. Well, not. Knaith. Ui. He let. On. Nil. Adam. Tau. Sit. Onge. Ears. Treg. Bodge. Wow. In man. Fa. Ui. Tog. Sit. Treg. Vig. Im. Smooth. Pa. Fe. Ui. Ra. Nilful. Treg. Ro. Smooth. Nwad. Fe. Ui. Leaf. Dab. Say. Treg. Tog. Lance hip. Alright. Kenneth. Oi. Eos. Eos. Kenneth. Oi. Eos. Leonard. Tog. Lance hip. Kenneth. Oi. Ward. Seed. Wood. Style. Dean. Oi. Ne. Wife. Rolf. Earth. Wood. Na. Seeth. Seeth. Draw. Unges. Ra. Life. Rauf. Here. Oot. Nah. That's 5 minutes of backwards. Okay. Okay, we're good. I'm going to keep going. Okay. So, because I watch the clock. So, guys, these two orange angles are what we call vertical angles. Vertical angles are the angles that when you have two lines crossing that are directly across from one another, okay? So these orange angles are what you call vertical, and these purple angles are what you call vertical. You'll notice I put a single arc on the orange ones and then a double arc on the purple ones. It's because vertical angles are always what we call congruent, which means they have the same measure, okay? If you get lost about which angles are congruent, guys, the way that I always remember it is that vertical angles are like smooching mice. See?
But what about congruent?
Mwah! Right? And we're not talking like, you know, the French mice doing like those like sideways kisses. You know what I'm talking about? Like when they're saying hi, they're like, mwah, mwah. Like they're not doing that. Like not these guys. Right? No. It's the ones who are just like head on, planting a big wet one on one another there. Big old mousy smooch. Which, by the way, that would be pretty alarming if you opened your cabinet and there were two mice making out and they were like, do you mind? And you're like, nope. Just close the door, set out a trap, like, we'll call it a day. Okay, but vertical angles work exactly like that, guys. If you know what one of them is, you can know that this one plus this one have to be 180. But also that this one plus this one have to be 180. Also, this one plus this one have to be 180, and this one plus this one have to be 180. It all follows 180 degrees. Guys, we've got about 10 minutes, and what I want to do with those, if you'll open up your Chromebooks, go ahead and work on 11.3, that's vertical angles. You'll have about 10 minutes to work on that, see what you guys can do with it, and cheat!